What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. Today we're taking on the Oreburgh City Gym. Before that, there are a few things that we can actually pick up here in the city. I did some scouting of the interwebs and found out that there are a few things that we can actually get here. So first of all is this girl here. She will give you a free Dust Ball. Dust Balls help out with catching, I think, Dark and like Ghost type Pokemon. Or actually, is it just Pokemon in the nighttime? I'm not sure. It might just be in the nighttime. I'll probably have to check on that later on. I'll look in the items bag. But before that, there are actually some hidden items that some people actually did mention in the comments, and I'm going to go back and get them. It took me a little while to actually figure out where they were, but if you just check right here and push the A button, actually the dude is blocking the way. It's right where he's standing. So if you'll kindly... There we go. You can find a heart scale. Heart scales can be traded later on in the game in order to forget moves that you don't want. And right there you'll find a pearl. So pearls can be sold to Pokemarts for a pretty high price. You can actually check this. It says that it is easier to catch wild Pokemon at night or in dark places like caves. So I guess the latter was correct and not really just the dark Pokemon. But, you know, it's kind of similar, so I can say I was kind of close. So anyway, now we're going to go ahead and go into the gym. And bam! Right off the bat you may notice a change in perspective here. So howdy, how's it going, Champ to be? That's what I said to a really impatient boy earlier. Sounds like someone we know, doesn't it? The gym leader is a user of rock type Pokemon. Well listen, rock type really hate water, alright? And they're also weak to grass type moves. Yep. So, rock type are actually also weak to steel and fighting type. So if you have any of those, and you can definitely do pretty well. And the only fighting type you can get so far, I'm pretty sure, is Machop. So basically, if you picked up a Machop earlier in the route that I showed last episode, you may actually have an easier chance against this gym. Me, however, I have Pacific here, so we shouldn't really be having any troubles at all. Either way, if you picked up a Turtwig, you should also... It should be pretty easy for you to actually beat this gym as well. And finally, you could actually catch yourself... I'm not sure if a Psyduck actually, because I think you need to surf or go to the bottom floor of the cave to get a Psyduck, but a Budew, that's the Pokemon. So anyway, right after this battle, we're actually going to have Pacific evolving. It hasn't really been that long, but hey, he's already, or she's already high enough level to actually evolve. So, bam, there we go. And we've got ourselves a Prinplup. Prinplup, it's still only water type, I'm pretty sure. Its third evolution gets steel type as well. But we actually do have it learning a steel type move here, which is Metal Claw. So I'm going to get rid of Growl for that. And Metal Claw will actually be helpful as well against this gym, because like I said, it is a gym of the rock type. So both steel and water is actually super effective against this gym leader, so we're actually going to test that out on this dude here. So, only those who want to win can challenge a Pokemon gym. Yeah, right, man. I don't even want to win. I just want to have some fun with my Prinplup, the Pacific dude, and this guy's name is Darius. I kind of just read Darwin, but I guess it was just Darius. So, let's go ahead and use a Metal Claw to keep things a little bit fresh and different. And as you can see, the animations are definitely drastically changed from the previous generations. This game actually changed that quite a bit. They didn't have quite as many animations as obviously Black and White does, but a lot of the moves definitely look a lot cooler, and it's just overall pretty damn cool, I would say. So anyway, there goes the Metal Claw taking out Geodude, and he's actually going to have another Pokemon, that is Onix. Onix is actually 4 times weak to water types, so definitely going to use that over the Metal Claw, which would only be 2 times super effective. So anyway, excuse me, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with me. I just kind of choked on absolutely nothing but air. But anyway, here we actually have the gym leader. This is Roark. We met him back in the mines in the last episode, so welcome. This is the Oreburgh Pokemon Gym. I'm Roark, the gym leader, but one trainer who decided to walk proudly with rock-type Pokemon. As the gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer, and all need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. So, let's go up against Roark, our first gym leader in the Sinnoh region. He uses Rock-type Pokemon like I've mentioned about a billion times already, and he's going to start off with a Geodude. Now you may notice the sidebars are actually back. Oh god, I just used the wrong move, but that doesn't really matter. I meant to go for Bubble, which would have killed it faster, but you know what? I guess we got to go for an accidental Metal Claw there. So Pacific is actually going to be the only Pokemon I'm going to be using for this gym battle because, one, it is the only Pokemon I have, and two, the other Pokemon, I don't even have another Pokemon actually. I think if I had another one, I wouldn't have used it anyway, because usually by this time I have maybe a Death Fodder, which is basically a sacrifice where I throw it in just so I can heal up Pacific maybe if I need to. But anyway, that was his first Geodude. In the sidebars, like always, you'll find the moves that the Pokemon have as well as an item if it has one, which usually they don't up until the Elite Four. Some of them might have an occasional like berry or something, but I don't know. This is actually bringing back quite a few memories of when I did my Volcanus solo run, because this that Cranidos, oh my gosh. Think you can take down the next Pokemon like you did earlier? Alright, so this stupid Cranidos, it just kicked my butt all the time when I was using Houndour, so it's nice to see it coming back, this time getting its ass kicked because we've just got Bubble, so let's go for another Bubble and we can probably take it out and win our first gym badge. Never mind, because this dude actually uses potions. Pretty odd. You don't usually see gym leaders using potions this early on, but hey, we got a critical hit, so not even important that he actually used the potion. Probably still would have been able to take it out because the Cranidos honestly wouldn't have done like anything to me, but whatever. Can't be my buffed up Pokemon. Oh man, maybe you shouldn't have wasted that turn using potion. This is embarrassing. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge, but that's tough. You were strong and I was weak. That's all there is to it. According to the Pokemon League rules, I have to give your gym badge since you've beaten me, the leader. Here is your official Pokemon League Cold Badge. I know I just said Cold Badge, but I meant Coal, and you can actually use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. Every gym leader is also going to give you a TM, or Technical Machine, which is basically this weird disc that you can teach your Pokemon and they can instantly learn a move. So this TM is Stealth Rock, which basically places rocks around the battlefield, and every time your Pokemon or your enemy switches in and out of Pokemon, they will be hurt by the rocks. Alright, so we got our first gym badge, got our first TM, and we can use Rock Smash outside of battle now. So we actually have to head back to whatever the city was. I think it was Jubilife. So Eterna City is the next place with the gym that gives away badges, right? So yeah, I went to Route 207, but you can't go there without a bicycle. I made my team battle and toughened them up so it wasn't a waste. I'm going back to Jubilife. Next stop, the Eterna Gym Badge. So, like I just said, you gotta go back to Jubilife City, and to the north there will actually be an area where you can use Rock Smash to proceed on to the next place. So anyway, I'm actually going to look around for a Geodude right here because I need a team member, or not a team member, but rather just a Pokemon on my team for now that can use Rock Smash. So, you know what, I was actually right about that. You can catch Psyducks in here. So if you had maybe a Chinchar, you could actually catch yourself a Psyduck here and use it to take on Roark with a bit more ease. So definitely a possibility there. I'm going to go for a Peck, which actually does a little bit more damage, and basically to catch Pokemon you throw a Pokeball at them and there's a chance that it will get caught. That's going to be Smash the Geodude, and basically he is Smash the Geodude because I'm going to be teaching him our first TM, or HM, sorry. Oh, I totally forgot, that wasn't actually our first TM, our first one was returned. So there we go, that's basically how TM HMs work. Before Black and White, though, you could only use TMs once, so that includes this game. You can only use TMs once, and then they're done for. So, since Black and White and forward, I guess Black and White 2 will have that. I'm not going to say it will because I obviously don't have the game, but I'm pretty sure it's going to carry that over, so TMs are actually, reusable in those games. So, this cave here doesn't really have any different Pokemon from the first floor, but we can't actually break all these rocks here with our newly found powers of smashing rocks with, our Geodude Smash. So we're going to just keep on looking around and hopefully finding some useful items here and there. There are actually trainers here as well, so that is actually pretty cool that we can actually Actually, that wasn't even a trainer. I thought that might be a trainer, but Big Pearl, just like the other thing, you can use it to sell it, basically. So, we actually can't do that much here without a bicycle, so we're just going to get what we can for now, and then we're going to GTFO so that we can move on to, or back to Jubilife City and get ourselves that, sorry, that next gym badge in Eterna City. It's actually a pretty long way away from Eterna City, but, you know, eventually we'll get there. God, you stupid Geodudes. Like I said, nothing really that rare in this cave, like Geodudes and other stuff. But from this cave you can actually pick up TM70, which is Flash. From Generation 4 forward, that means this, or Diamond and Pearl, and forward, Flash became a TM. It used to be an HM, but now it is just a TM. It still has its effect outside of battle so that you can illuminate caves with it, but, you know, it obviously loses a lot of importance not being an HM anymore. So, let's go ahead and smash this rock and head the heck out of here. That's basically all there was to get in there. So, now we're going to make our way back to Jubilife City. Fortunately, these ledges here make it a bit easier to get across. I probably could have done this a little bit smarter, but whatever, a little bit too late to do that. Already fought that dude. And right here, we're already back at Jubilife. And there we go, look at that. Familiar face once again. Tell me, have you not obtained a PAL Pad? It's not a PAL Pad free to anyone visiting the Pokemon Center's basement? Alright. There appears to be no one shady in this Jubilife City. I shall therefore take my investigation elsewhere. My friend, I suggest you remain vigilant for shady grown-ups. Very interesting stuff there. Definitely not foreshadowing, obviously, to this. Now, Professor Rowan, you must comply. Hand over all your research findings, for free, naturally. Failure to comply will result in my hair killing you. Hey, you know, just don't mind the guy harassing me right now. I'm just going to talk to you about your gym badge here. So, how did I give you a Pokemon? Perhaps being a trainer is like second nature to you. Yo, dude, what the hell are you doing talking to that little boy? I'm talking to you. I want your stuff, man. Quiet, you lot. Why must you be such a nuisance? Let me list some lessons you still need to learn. 1. Don't loiter about for no good reason. 2. Don't interrupt others while they're having conversation. And 3. If you don't get your way, don't raise your voice to be intimidating. Don't think you've got strong just because you're in a group. What is with those outlandish outfits you have on? What am I doing? Am I actually singing these rules they're doing? Number 5 wasn't even a rule. I don't... Whatever. This is basically the introduction to Team Galactic, and also the introduction to Double Battles. So, bam! Got an awesome little transition into the battle. They have absolutely the same poses. They actually look exactly the same. These are the blue-haired bowl-cut twins with their Stunky and Glameow. So, basically, Team Galactic is the the criminal organization of this game, much like Team Rocket was in the first 2 generations, and much like Team Aqua and Magma were for Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. So this game is actually Team Galactic, and I must say, they are probably one of my favorites. Not because of their ridiculous bowl haircuts or outfits, but just because of their leaders. Not really the grunts, but the leaders are definitely like the most I enjoy out of all of like the other Pokemon criminal organizations. I'm not a big fan of like Giovanni, and they don't really have any other leaders, and I wasn't that huge of a fan of Archie and Maxie. Well, the pirate guy was pretty cool, but that's about it. But this organization, definitely a big fan of, and I'm not going to spoil them for now, but later on you will see what I mean. They are definitely awesome. So, anyway, took down the first Pokemon. Basically how double battles work is you get to target one Pokemon alone, or in the case of Bubble, you can actually have a couple of moves that actually target both Pokemon at a time. The Chimchar you don't actually get to control because it is controlled by your partner, in which case here it is Dawn. It's controlled by the computer, basically. It's an AI. But when you do have your own double battles, however, you do get to have control of both of your Pokemon. But for this first battle, you have control over only one. So, you leave us no option. We'll retreat for now. We shall do so because Team Galactic is benevolent to all. And there we go. That lot. They call themselves Team Galactic. Pokemon evolve. They seem to release some type of energy. However, I believe that it's a mystic power far beyond I control. But Team Galactic seems to be studying that power's potential, and basically they want to capture all the most powerful Pokemon in the world in order to have their power, just like every other criminal organization. Having more Pokemon means you have more power, and that is basically what happens in every Pokemon game. They kind of want to have the legendary Pokemon because they are the most strong Pokemon, or they just kind of want to be evil about stuff. So, let's wrap that up and head to the north, except there's another dude interrupting us. Oh, that was very good. Nicely done, truly excellent. I beg your pardon, I'm from Jubilife TV. I'd like to have you something blah 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 blah. Fashion case. Thank you for that, sir. I definitely need that. Contained within the fashion case, you'll find a spectrum of absolutely useless crap that no one actually likes to do, except for people that are very, very bored, or maybe girls. I'm not sure, because I'm not a girl myself. But that is actually all we're going to do for today, guys. So, I want to thank you for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and next time we're heading to Flora Roma Town, I think. So, see you guys next time.